Hi, I'm Gina Louise Sciarra, and I'm the mayor of Northampton. I fell in love with Northampton 35 years ago when I first drove in on a college visit to Smith. Then 20 years ago, I moved back with my partner to set down roots here. Ever since, I've looked for ways to give back to the place that gives me such a sense of home. In 2007, a section of the First Church's sanctuary ceiling collapsed, and Peter Ives, then Reverend of First Church's, asked if I would run the $2 million capital campaign that was needed to fix it and the roof. That space is more than a church. It's essential community space and has been the location of the city's meeting house since the 1600s. It became an historic restoration project, and working with congregants and the broader community, we saved the church and preserved our history. After my second daughter was born, my Ward 4 city councilor decided not to run again and encouraged me to. I'd never considered running for office before, but I thought this could be a way to serve Northampton while I was raising my young children. I ended up on the council for 8 years and was unanimously elected council vice president and then city council president. I learned so much about how municipal government works and about the hardworking people who make it work. So when the previous mayor announced his retirement and several colleagues asked me if I'd consider running, I knew how tall the task was going to be. I asked myself, was I ready? Having chaired or served on most council committees, including finance, I knew the budget. I had supported our sustainability plan, and having done the work for 8 years, I knew the intricacies of the city departments. I understood the hurdles to clear for something like an affordable housing project, having supported the Lumberyard and Live 155. I had worked with so many in the community, and I knew how much we could accomplish with collaborative spirit. So I made the leap, and I said yes, and you gave me the great honor and responsibility of serving as your mayor. I am proud of the tremendous amount of work we have done together during my first term, and how we have taken care of each other in very challenging times. We launched the Division of Community Care, providing unarmed support to nearly 1,300 individuals experiencing conflict, difficulty meeting basic needs, and struggles with mental health and substance use. We supported 282 new units of affordable housing, either completed or underway. We added 8 new firefighter positions and 1 dispatcher position to address significant increases in emergency call volume. We increased property tax exemptions for income-eligible older adults and veterans, and more than doubled participation in the tax work-off program. We issued executive orders to uphold immigrant, transgender, and gender-diverse rights, and to protect those seeking reproductive health care. We awarded $4 million in federal American Rescue Plan Act Community Recovery Project funds to address housing, hunger, health services, and to help small businesses, education, arts, and recreation. This includes helping the Iron Horse reopen with an ARPA grant supporting safety and accessibility improvements. We helped bring people back to our downtowns with outdoor dining, supporting Summer on Strong, Florence Music on the Porch, partnering for bands on Brewster and Salsa in the Park, and by getting a grant in my first year to bring back the taste of Northampton after an 18-year hiatus. We also advanced Picture Main Street, which will leverage $26 million in state funding to improve downtown safety, accessibility, walkability, bikeability, and vibrancy to draw people downtown, as well as replace the over 100-year-old underground infrastructure and double our tree canopy. And we have been working with the Chamber and the DNA for over a year to market and support businesses before and during construction. We maintain the highest possible AAA bond rating, proving responsible fiscal management and stretching our dollars by keeping borrowing costs low. We created stabilization funds for special education and climate change mitigation. We established the Climate Action and Project Administration Department to help meet our decarbonization goals and mitigate the effects of the climate crisis that we are already experiencing. We greatly increased funding for roads and sidewalks as part of our 5-year capital improvement program, with the next round of paving projects underway right now. And we increased annual city funding to the Northampton Public Schools by 32%. Our schools still face challenges: declining enrollment, post-pandemic learning loss, grossly insufficient state aid, and threats of federal cuts. But every year we have stretched to give our schools every dollar we can responsibly and sustainably give, which I will continue to do. And I'm committed to working with the school community to advocate for more state aid and explore ways we can more efficiently allocate resources to better serve our students. As I said on my first day as mayor, have faith in Northampton. There is no place that I know where the people do more to make democracy work and do more for each other or care more about their city and its responsibility to the larger world. I'm asking for your vote to serve a second term. I know the job will get tougher considering who is in the White House, but I also know how strong, thoughtful, and compassionate we are as a community. For more information about me, please visit glsciarra.com. Thank you for all that you do for our community.